Hello, my viewers. Welcome back to the channel. And by the video title, this video is about: should the Pittsburgh Steelers draft Broderick Jones? Broderick Jones is the offensive tackle, a left tackle from Georgia. As you know, Georgia's been producing a lot of big-time names over the past few years, and they've won back-to-back national championships. They've been kind of that team. They kind of like passing Alabama a little bit in producing NFL prospects. Because Alabama had their basically their hand on the keys to producing a lot of NFL prospects over the past, like, 10 years like that. We see a lot of guys, the Julio Jones, the Derrick Henrys, the Najee Harris, the Jerry Judys, and the et cetera, et cetera. So Alabama has a big, like, type of, like, feel into, like, boosting all those guys, Jalen Waddle, and like a lot of guys that Alabama has produced into the league. Josh Jacobs, too. Josh Jacobs is another guy as well. He's looking to get paid from the Raiders like that. I don't know if the Raiders going to pay him or not like that, but he's looking to get paid. So Georgia's kind of like coming into that threshold a little bit and being a team, being the big-time team, big-time program, and producing a lot of talent. And Broderick Jones is a talent, is a big-time talent. If you watch some of his stuff, watch some of his highlights, some of his film and stuff, you'll see how athletic he is. A guy that size shouldn't be able to move like that, but he can go out there and get to the second level. In the run game, he's like no other. Like that, he can get downfield, he can get downhill, he can make those plays in the next level, and he can finish stuff. And he's an amazing blocker and amazing athleticism, amazing quickness with his hands and his feet and stuff. He can get out there and just dominate. And in the pass game, he's very strong, very powerful as well too. If you was ranking his pass and running, like blocking, like type of like game, I'd say his run blocking is better. I think his pass blocking is still pretty good though too. He didn't allow a sack in three years there, and I don't think he allowed a sack at all actually in Georgia like that. He's been very consistent. He's been very good, very dominant, and he's been a part of a winning culture too, because Georgia won back-to-back championships. So, you know, having that winning like culture and winning mentality in college and then transferring to the NFL goes a long way like that. Of course, the NFL and college is different. We know that, but having that type of like mentality and just bringing that with you like that helps out a lot. But Broderick Jones, I feel like if the Steelers was to go and like say, you know what, let's go offensive lineman, because in my opinion, I think they should go cornerback. But they was to go offensive lineman, be like, we're going to draft for offensive lineman, Broderick Jones should be the guy. I know some people have Broderick Jones going second round in mock drafts, but I don't think so. I think he had a lot of first-round grades on him, and a lot of people are gunning for him, and people love those athletic tackles who can get to the next level, who can make plays, because like a lot of the NFL nowadays too, those stretch running back plays, the ones to the outside, they like running those plays, they like doing those plays, getting those elusive guys out and giving them space, those speed guys. So having a blocker who can get up there, who can clean the first level and get to the next level and make plays and create bigger time runs is amazing. And you know, the Steelers love running the football. We're a run-first team. We've been through history, getting to the quarterback and running the football. The Steelers always been a team to win at the line of scrimmage. So adding that extra piece, that big-time piece on the line will be big time. I know Dan Moore struggled here and there like that. He had some moments sometimes, but sometimes he kind of struggled in the run blocking and in pass blocking too. I feel like Broderick Jones would be a guy to add. And if you have Dan Moore as depth piece like that, to have depth to your O-line, that would be good too. I feel like the Steelers need to go out there and get some O-line depth as well, just in case, because I think they said the Steelers was the only team to have an O-line that played, two O-linemen that played all the snaps like that. I was like, that's a surprise right there, but that's not sustainable. You know, O-linemen do go down, they get down like that, get injuries, because like when you like a stationary target, and you've seen some guys and players get thrown into their legs and stuff like that, and they just come down with injuries and like those ankle injuries and stuff. But I feel like Broderick Jones will be a nice addition to add, and he won't just be like a guy that's to be there, a fill-in like that. I feel like he'd be a big-time star, and he can possibly emerge as one of those big talents like that. So hopefully he can become that, and hopefully he can be that if the Steelers do decide to go that route and draft the O-lineman. I feel like he should be the guy on the list. Of course, there's other guys too, like Anton Harrison. Anton Harrison's another guy who's from Oklahoma. I feel like he has potential to be something nice too. He might slip in the second round or something like that. Second round, you probably can find him in the second round and get him. He's a nice pass blocker and run blocking. He's not the best because he can't really get to the next level. He had the athleticism that Broderick Jones have, but he can go out there and make some plays too. So I feel like the Steelers should go out there and look at Broderick Jones as a potential prospect and try to bring him on the team like that. If they were to go off the lineman, for some reason, I got a feeling they're going to go receiver. I want them to go cornerback. That's my opinion. I feel they should go cornerback like that. Christian Gonzalez is a guy I feel like it will be big time. Of course, if you can't get him, Keely Ringo's another guy. If you can't get him, Joey Porter Jr., he's going to be gone before then. So if you can't get none of those guys, it's another guy too, Devin Witherspoon. One thing that's really negative about him is his size, really. I think he does everything well. So on cornerback, is deep like that. So they might wait to the second round like that, use that second pick to get a guy like that. Maybe in the round like that, a guy they might fall or slip like that, and maybe use his first pick for something else, something that they can't get in the second round. So we're gonna see what the Steelers do. There's a lot of speculation where you're just going based off of like seeing things and seeing players who fit the scheme, who fit the style of the Pittsburgh Steelers. And we got a long way. I think April is the draft and stuff, so we're gonna see what happens. But yeah, that's really all I got for this video. I can't wait till April get here, the draft time get here. I'm gonna be live streaming the draft like that. Last year I did like a reaction to the draft like that. Like so the first two picks with Pickett and Pickens. I'll watch. I think for the past like 5 or 6 or 7 years, I think past like 6 or 7 years, I've been watching the draft. So in high school, I was watching the draft start to finish like that. Because some people just watch the first day. I watch it start to finish like that. In high school, 9th, 10th grade, 11th grade, 12th grade, and then of course. Now I've been watching the draft like nonstop like that. And I was in college too, watching the draft like that. I remember to do the work and stuff, and then looking at the draft like on the same time. So I've been watching the draft like nonstop. So I'm gonna have to watch and live stream every day of the draft, I guess so, like that. But it's fun, just like watching the draft. I want to see every player we draft. I want to get like a full analysis on the stuff. But we got a long way until then, like that. But Broderick Jones should be a guy that the Steelers should look out for. I know the Steelers not going to watch this video probably, but I'd be surprised if they do watch this video. Most likely they will not. It's a 99.9% chance they won't watch this video to see this, but they probably already know. They're professionals. They know what they're doing like that, but it's always fun to do like these draft videos and like get a lot of like rumors and just go through and kind of like, you know, and seeing like predictions and seeing some free agency stuff as well. The off-season stuff, always cool because you can do kind of like step into a different like rim and like create your own like stuff. And, you know, in the regular season, you can just build off content about just talking about things that are happening like in the games and stuff like that. But now you kind of just have to go around and do your own research and look up stuff and see guys who fit the scheme and stuff. And it's very fun. So look forward to seeing more of these videos like this and seeing more like draft reviews and draft like news and stuff like that, and players could potentially come Steelers. And I might do some other teams too, like some big time players, like some of the early draft pick guys. Might discuss where they can go to, like Bryce Young and CJ Stroud and some of those guys. The TCU receiver, I forgot his name, like that. I'm not really a super college watcher. I only watch it at the end of the year, like that, for draft purposes. But yeah, I see you guys next time on the channel, which most likely will probably be. Actually, I don't know, because I don't know when I'm uploading this video, but Arsenal will probably have another video out right after this video. So yeah, peace out.